I hypothesize that the McClanty are talking to themselves about our behavior. McGee and I will now attempt to fit the new message to our actions.
The more our ship mimics the McClanty's actions, the more we reach into their semantic world. The deeper we enter their world, the better our chance of actually communicating.
Captain, McGee and I have made several connections between the McClanty actions and the McClanty words.
We know the basic McClanty terms for stop, start, fly, ship, shields, energy, planet, star, shoot, damage, wound, and debris. We can also communicate numbers and relative distance.
Now that we have entered their semantic world, we should be able to engage in rudimentary communication.
Hail them, McGee.
You, McClanty.
Suspend communication for a minute, McGee. That's a bit too rudimentary. What's he saying, Stark?
Do they think we're another McClanty?
Possibly. But it's more likely that we simply cannot isolate their word for themselves from their word for us.
True. After all, both our ships are performing the same actions.
Start communications again, McGee. McClanty, we are the Starship Enterprise.
One McClanty, one Enterprise, one planet.
Yes, one McClanty, one Enterprise, one planet.
Captain, this is helping. The more we communicate, the easier it gets to decipher their transmissions.
McClanty flies. Enterprise flies. McClanty shoots. Enterprise shoots.
McClanty shoots, Enterprise shoots, McClanty flies, Enterprise flies.
Enterprise. McClanty. McClanty. Enterprise.
Enterprise, McClanty, McClanty, Enterprise.
We're missing some important words here.
The transmission streams show that the McClanty are comparing themselves to us. We are attempting to isolate the phrases.
Got it. We've got their logical operators.
We have interpreted the elegant logical structure that informs the McClanty's cybernetic intelligence.
He means that we can now understand words like and, or, and not.
The McClanty think that everything else in the universe is random, because nothing else behaves according to their precise understanding of logic. And they have no compunction about destroying anything they deem random.
I've interpreted the McClanty message, Captain. I'm putting it on screen.
Enterprise is McClanty, but McClanty is not Enterprise.
Yes, Enterprise is McClanty, but McClanty is not Enterprise.
McClanty not random, and Enterprise not random.
Right, McClanty not random and Enterprise not random.
Star is random.
Interesting. Yes, McClanty. Stars are random.
Planet is random.
No, planets are not random.
Planet shoots random. Planet flies random.
McClanty not damage random planet.
McClanty damage planet Kurat 1. Planet Kurat 1 is random. McClanty not wound Enterprise. Enterprise is not random.
Fascinating. The McClanty see a distinction between objects which are damaged and beings which are wounded.
McClanty stop wounding planet Karat 1.
Planet Kurat 1 is energy.
What about you want energy?
McClanty wants energy. Planet energy. Enterprise energy.
Fascinating. The McClanty learned to express the concept of want after you use the word. Now that we have entered their semantic world, they have gained the ability to enter ours.
Robin, can we give the McClanty some energy?
The McClanty ship has energy conduits all over its exterior and energy processing units inside it. I can send a controlled energy burst into one and see if they can process it.
Do it. McClanty, Enterprise energy is McClanty energy.
Feeding controlled energy bursts into the McClanty energy conduit.
Energy. Enterprise energy is McClanty energy.
The McClanty ship has accepted the energy transfer. The McClanty ship is successfully processing the energy burst.
Sensors show that the McClanty is creating new molecular pathways in the metal of their ship. They're increasing their neural capacity.
So they're actually getting smarter?
More accurately, they are building into themselves the capacity to interpret our language.
McClanty less wounded. McClanty wants planet to stop wound forever.
The McClanty need a planet with the proper mineral content to survive.
Judging from the energy transference, the McClanty need a planet rich in heavy metals and dilithium crystals.
Good. McClanty, we can give you a home planet.
Enterprise is good.
Captain, both birds of prey are warping out of the system. The D7 is flying towards the sun.
Commander Vore is hailing us again.
Those honorless cowards! They would slaughter my innocent children to satisfy their lust for vengeance. The D7's left warp wing is outfitted with a fusion disruptor, a device that creates solar flares. If the D7 flies into the sun, it will incinerate all life in the solar system. You have little chance of outrunning it.
Captain's log, mission summary. We succeeded in destroying the D7 without involving the McClanty. We saved the McClanty and kept them out of the tensions between the Klingons and the Federation. We also saved Commander Vore's hospital. Not bad for a day's work.
As you were. I knew you could do it. You not only met our expectations, but you far exceeded them. Congratulations.
Your analysis of the McClanty anti-electron matrix has moved our cybernetics program ahead by decades.
Oh, by the way, Chancellor Gorkin of the Klingon High Council called. He says your courage has shown just how archaic the neutral zone has become. I'm not sure I agree with him, but that's quite an admission from a Klingon. Gentlemen, here's to the future of Starfleet and the next generation of captains who will lead them there.
Here. Here.
Space, the final frontier. These are the continuing voyages to seek out new life and new civilizations, and to boldly go where no one has gone before.